Hello, friends, fibersmiths, and fellow adventurers. Welcome to the Hodgepodge Tavern. I'm your DM Carl, and tonight we're going to be stepping through the portal to the infinite planes. Let's discover our forgotten memories.
Dun, dun, dun.
As always, I will begin by just running through all the players. Unfortunately, we are missing one today. So,
I'm Alex. I'm playing a fairy paladin who's really cute and covered in tattoos. And I also have a chomp. Other chocolate bars are available.
Other chocolate bars. We are not sponsored or endorsed by Cadbury's.
Yet.
Yet.
Oh my god, that would be the best sponsorship
Jesus
ever.
Christ.
The reason I
As
I have this is because it is the worst one of the selection boxes.
Oh.
And everything else.
As the stream progresses, our teeth decay.
We also have...
I'm Philip. I'm playing D, the wizard. Level 2 above everyone else, as I should be. Who are you?
I'm Josh. I almost said I'm Link. I'm not. I'm Josh. I'm playing Link, the charming... Well, I think I'm charming. Bard. Half-elf bard.
Definitely half elf.
Yeah. Yeah. And to my left.
Hi, I'm Kim. And sorry we're a bit late today, but there was a lot of traffic in Bristol, and we all have day jobs, unfortunately. So yeah. I play a definitely human blonde monk named Brady. Definitely human.
Hi, I'm Kyle, and I wish I was playing a goddamn human. But instead, the fuck did I put it? Hi, I swear a lot. I'm playing this guy who is super cool instead.
Yeah.
Not human, which is a minus point, but cool all the same.
He is very cool.
In spite of not being human,
In
it's
spite
very
of
cool.
not being human, which is quite an achievement, really.
Why do I always forget to say my character's name? I'm playing Sprite every week.
Every week.
One day
Hey,
we'll
that's not your turn now. It's Kyle's turn.
Sorry. Sorry.
And
There we go. So, colours, let's get into the dark of it. Carl, if you'd like to surmise what's happened up to now.
before I say this, I'd like to preface that I wrote 0 notes on the sessions. That's typically how I roll. I often rely on other people to do this work, of remembering stuff that happened, which makes things interesting when I'm the one that has to recall and write up stuff. Yeah.
That's our resident historian.
But
never makes notes.
anyway, last time on Hodgepodge Heroes, the party set gets to meet the Goblin King, who is not a goblin and not very kingly. A bit of false advertisement there.
I mean,
He welcomes them to a city and reveals an awkward secret. The party-loving goblins are running out of food because their regular deliveries from the neighbouring kobolds have stopped. The party, in exchange for freedom of access to the Goblin King's portal to the city of Sigil, agreed to help find out what happened. Afterwards, the party is granted leave to stay in a goblin pleasure house, words that are very questionably fit together. Along the way, they observe the Goblin City proper, a hodgepodge of construction that resembles chaotic planning to a T and somehow functions in the dreary hellscape of Avernus. In the pleasure house, they also see a very interesting construction representing the sun that seems to move as the day goes by, a sight and concept unfamiliar to Spike. They take up rooms and take the chance to finally clean themselves in the bath and or sinks, depending on their size, some more thoroughly than others. Link.
whoa.
During their stay,
So much shade.
all of the party are able to see themselves in a mirror for the first time since their rebirth. Sprite and Brady in particular finding their reflections very interesting. Sprite discovered that the carvings, or tattoos, on her arms of what are possibly names extend to her whole body, a multitude of names, each of which carry a sense of loss. Brady sees a body she is uncomfortable in and thinks of changing it. It does, much to her shock. At the thought, her form changes and alters, the colour of her hair and skin, the size of her torso, all seemingly adaptable. One constant, though, was that, right on time, D had a hit of drugs from his very reluctant dealer.
It's medicinal.
Medicinal indeed. After their rest and recuperation, it was the evening, according to the Sun Machine. The party split, with D, Spike, Brady, and Link going back to speak with the king, while Sprite and Crow went to check out Goblin nightlife. The conversation with the king can be boiled down to Party finds out information that may or may not be useful in the future, and D finds out what kinds of heavy drugs he's addicted to. Also, they get told to round up hell chickens, which they proceed to do with mixed success. These were hell chickens. Literal hell chickens. In the meanwhile, Sprite and Crow ingratiate themselves in goblin nightlife, which inexplicably involved religious sermons about unity among goblin kind, and hatred of everything not goblin kind. Goblin nightlife, everybody. After their warm-up, the party prepares to depart to Mount Kobold.
Ooh, very succinct.
Very good. Very good.
Especially for a man who didn't take any notes.
Yeah.
I watched maybe the first hour and less, like, I remember now what the big stuff that happened.
No taking this for losers.
Well, so we find ourselves with Brady, Link, and Spike returning from rounding up the chickens, and they've come back to the Goblin King's boudoir to find that D has been practicing his cantrips with with the Goblin King.
And much more.
Is that a euphemism?
However, a lot of time had gone by since the last dosage, and D managed to brace himself against the effects and did not find it an overwhelming experience as he had before. He still has a desire, but he is able to suppress that and is less aggressive as a result. And everyone steps into the room.
You look like
Except for
shit.
Sprite.
Yeah. It's that time of the day.
So it is.
We did it though.
Are you successful?
Well, we found some chickens. I mean, I think chickens was a bit of
They
a
were nothing like chickens.
yeah. That was. You did say. Did you say chickens? What was it?
I think I mentioned that they were abyssal.
I believe the description was abyssal chicken.
Okay. I think you could have led a little bit stronger on the abyssal and less on the chicken, because you kind of. It doesn't matter. Well, we've completed our task anyway. We've helped one of your fine citizens.
That's very pleasing. What is it that I sent you off to do that for?
Well, you said that I would be able to get the use of a pearl of at least
That's right.
100 gold pieces worth, and you said that I was going to be able to, on completion of our task, I was going to be able to have a pair of those trousers.
I definitely remember the trouser thing.
And
Yeah.
resources for our mission, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and missions and stuff, but trousers.
The bugbear guy was really nice.
He's a kind and a gentle soul. Sorry, the time got away from me. We were spending a lot of it.
We did.
Yeah,
I'll close my book.
how was it? The time. Did you have a good time?
Good one.
It was very good.
You seem awfully sweaty, actually. Is this?
It's
Very
it's warm in here.
rude, Link.
I'm just remarking. There's nothing rude to just say that. I mean, it's a fairly hot.
When we were walking through the lava pits, I didn't tell you you had sweat stains.
Yes, but
I mean, to be
Which
fair,
you
we all
do.
had sweat stains. Yeah.
well,
You people sweat?
yeah, that's interesting.
Must feel bad.
I have a few new
I mean, it's
tricks.
quite cool, and
Anything you want to show off?
Not right now.
Oh, keeping us in suspense. Well,
I think we do have other things to attend
I expect
to.
a good show later then.
On a side note, from your time that you spent studying your spellbook, I do have some information about those scrawlings that you had written down in your book.
Oh,
Hit me, baby,
You
one more
Spent some time trying to decipher them, and you don't feel quite strong enough to be able to cast them. However, you managed to ascertain 2 spells that had been hastily written with lots of notes and essentially scrawlings. The first one is titled Null Senses.
Null
Yes, senses.
senses.
And it is a spell that essentially allows you to nullify a sense. You have a little journal entry adjacent to it that you've managed to decode that states a way to experience being unfeeling and unliving without having to die and come back. I can sidestep these rules. They are ridiculous anyway. If I can appear to be undead, if I can experience the enlightenment, I can continue my work while still alive. And I will send this through to you in a little note on the side, so you don't have to write everything down now.
All right.
He's a lich. Burn him.
This motherfucker loves the undead.
Yeah.
And the very short of it is the fact that it works very similarly to a blindness deafness spell. However, you are able to nullify one of the 5 senses. You can stop somebody from feeling things, physically feeling sensation in their skin. Stop them from smelling things. You can stop them from being able to hear things. You stop them from seeing things. And you're able to stop them from being able to speak
I like very much.
and taste.
Neat.
Is it? There will be a save and all that. As
There will
usual.
be a save as always, yeah.
Cool.
But that's the
Very
short
good.
and end of
That's
it.
a cool spell.
It's a really cool spell.
Yeah. That could
What
be
about
useful.
like proprioception?
I was gonna say proprioception.
Does
Like,
that count? That's like your sense of where your own body
Yeah.
is, even though you can't
Your
see
body
it. Like you know where your little toe is.
So you become more like.
yeah.
So if you
So
can't
if-
feel it,
if
you just
someone's,
can't
like, running,
recognize
you
where
just
any part
cast
of your
it and
body
they go,
is.
"Ugh."
That would mess you up.
When
Well,
you get-
wouldn't that like go with not being able to like physically feel things? Because like if I can't feel where my toe is, I don't know.
But even if
But we can't feel it right now.
Yeah, but
it's in your shoe. You can't
proprioception
feel
is
it.
I
like-
can feel my toe.
If you move it, but if you stay completely still, you still know exactly
you
spatially where
still-
it
Is
is.
this why people get phantom limb?
yeah, it's because
Okay.
that they had that sense of
That's cool.
So it's
But
like a sixth sense.
you thought about it in a fun way. I thought about it in a useful way. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying, like, if I get hit and I'm in pain, can I make myself not feel the pain?
Oh.
Yes.
So you would be like potentially as disadvantaged if the pain wasn't crippling you.
Or maybe I don't know.
Potentially.
Wow, that's interesting.
That could
Might help
be-
with your drug addiction. Like
yeah.
I mean, I don't know how long it lasts, but that could
Is
tide
it
you
a
over,
slot?
maybe. Or
Is it level 2 slot?
It is a level
I
2
can't do
spell
it
slot.
now, but I'm just thinking about possibilities.
When if desperate times.
and the taste thing. If we were like gonna be sneaky, we could like poison people without them knowing.
Oh
Or
my gosh.
smelling.
yeah.
If you fart in a lift.
That's way more useful.
Or eat panda poop and never know that you were eating panda poop.
Oh, wow.
You had to be here for the previous conversation.
Yeah.
I mean,
Panda.
What are we talking about? Pandas?
Koalas,
Koala.
baby.
Go on.
Oh,
we will still eat panda poop.
I was like, what are we? No, I wasn't here for that
Okay.
conversation.
my logic stands really kind of poop. But I really thought we were talking about pandas.
The second spell that you managed to decipher is a 3rd level spell.
Oh shit.
And this one is titled Feign Undeath.
You're a fucking lich.
He's a
The-
lich wannabe. So
yeah.
I look like it. I feel like it. I am it.
There is a side note to this one that says if I can pass as an undead and look
I'm out.
undead, then that would make me ascend swiftly through undeath, I'm sure.
I like
And
this. It's good.
the short of this spell is you touch a willing target,
I'm Willy.
and the physical aspects of that willing target's being become that of zombies. They look decayed and rotting. They have to shamble, so their movement speed is halved. The subject, however, no longer needs to breathe, is immune to fear, poison, and disease for the duration.
That's amazing.
The target is still a living creature. However, they cannot be targeted by spells that
Healing
affect
spells.
undead.
Oh.
So they are still
like cleric turn undead or something?
like clerics turn undead.
Oh.
However, anything that detects undead would register you as being undead. So a paladin's divine sense or the detect evil and good spell would register you as being undead, even though you are technically not.
How long does it last?
That one lasts for an hour.
That'd be an easy way to hide. You just cast it on yourself and then just flop to the floor. They'd be like, "Ugh, corpse." Like, who's gonna be like,
zombie.
maybe that's an undead? It'd be like, no, that's
From
just
where
a
I'm
corpse.
sitting, it looked like you dabbed as you went down.
Down I go.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
So those are the two spells that you managed to decipher.
I like.
That you've made little sort of notes about.
Oh damn, that's pretty cool.
That's cool as fudge.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, sorry. Am I playing footsie with you?
Yeah, no, it's fine. So that is
We're all
what you managed to
friends here.
decipher from your spellbook.
Very good. I like those.
As Hirson looks around back at you and says, "Oh, yes, the trousers." And he quickly goes and grabs a piece of paper and, pen or a quill, and he starts writing down a little note, and he passes it to the goblin with a slick back mohawk and says, "Please send that down to Grade. Get the measurements." And this goblin comes over to you, and he's like got his hands, and he's like, "Don't mind me, sir." And he places his hand at like the hem of your leg, and he's going up.
Oh, stay on this.
And then on the inside,
Easy there. Those claws are a little bit sharp.
and he measures your trousers by his hands.
Very good.
That's 5 goblin hands.
Well, that was an experience.
And then he'll scurry off out through the doors, and hear some say, I'm not sure how long it will take for her to make these, but you'll have a dashing pair of trousers by the end of it." And I did remember this kind of, and he sort of rummages in his pocket and he pulls out a small black pearl.
Nice. Ooh, I like that. And I was to keep this? Is that correct?
I don't know. Did we agree that? I'm not sure.
I don't believe it was.
I think that might have been.
I don't believe that was the deal.
Well,
I thought you were just gonna borrow it, and then when we completed
On
it,
completion.
yeah.
but that is true. Can I borrow it for the duration of this this journey that we're about to go on? There may be many things that will need to be identified,
Be a nice
and you
advance.
wouldn't want your champions to be fighting in the dark, as it were.
that's advanced
as a
for
sign of good faith, certainly.
Wonderful. Well, I've got what I needed. Your Majesty, as ever, thank you very much. It's been an absolute privilege.
Yes, thank you. Please do make haste. We do have a very dire situation.
Oh yes, of course.
I would shake his hand before leaving and say thank you for all the assistance, and I'll see him
Please.
soon for some more studying.
Please do make good use of that information.
Will do. Hopefully this will assist us in completing the mission more swiftly.
Here is hoping.
Okay.
We start walking out.
I'll gather everyone up and I'll say, okay, I can identify some things. First is these memory stones. I mean, this
Oh
experience.
yeah, that's right.
This has got to be something, right? But if anyone has anything, I mean, people are wearing some people have necklaces, and you never know.
Yeah, I've got some weird stuff on the belt.
Yeah.
Takes 24 hours of non-thing to level up, or is it like...
So it is an extended period of time of about 8 hours or so of downtime.
I'm gonna look at the rest of these guys. And
Separate of a long rest.
I'm just gonna look at the rest of these guys and say, interesting day. I'll meet you back in the pleasure house. I'm gonna fuck off back to the pleasure house.
You gonna be alright, Spike? I think he's gonna be alright.
Not
Yes,
sure.
right.
Mention my name.
Sure,
You'll,
be alright.
Him being
get
on
a
his
good deal.
own.
It's fine.
Safe in this place, I guess.
I'm sure it's fine.
So, Sprite, you're just leaving the tailor of Grades, and you see running past the little goblin with the slick back mohawk, and he's running as fast as he can, and he almost bumps into you. He seems to have a beautiful pair of wings, and his mohawk is sort of flowing in the wind.
she's still high.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Everyone has wings.
Forgot.
Oh, hi.
Sorry, I didn't mean to run into you.
That's okay. Do you remember me? We met earlier.
Yes, what's with your eyes?
What? Nothing. What's wrong with your eyes?
And if you look at his eyes are just like...
I think I need a little sit down. I had a really strange day. Where are you going in such a hurry?
Grade,
Oh, I've just been there.
yeah, Hersom, requested the, oh crap, how many hands was it?
What? There's two.
buddy. You better not. I got shorts.
Two. 1, 2.
2 hands?
1, 2. 2 hands.
Gotcha! Right, okay.
It's okay.
Who likes shots?
Hot pants.
Yeah.
I mean, we get this information to Grade.
super tight.
Lovely
too.
seeing you.
you.
Nice outfit.
And I love what you're doing with your hair. It's like a snake.
Bye!
Bye.
And you run around, and you run into Grades.
Right. All right.
But over the next, 15, 20 minutes as you're just wandering through the streets of the Peaceable Lands, eventually you manage to calm yourself down a little bit. All of the wings disappear, and your companion has decided to leave you tripping bad.
Oh, no.
Crow isn't the most empathetic individual.
She's also very tired, I
Yeah.
imagine.
And is also very tired, and has decided to gone off and take a bit of a rest. And
We don't condone this. Be a responsible trip partner.
yes, you're a responsible trip partner. Don't do drugs.
I feel like Crow is the cool auntie who's like babysitting me and is like,
No
yeah,
kids.
just don't
Say no
smoke, I
to
guess.
drugs.
Like, do what you want.
Just don't smoke.
Away from the hearts.
But you manage to calm yourself down, and you're free in the Peaceable Lands to go where you please.
Is it still just all the goblins everywhere?
Just loads of goblins everywhere. You have the occasional bugbear. The sun is starting to wane, so it's on like the last sliver, and people are starting to, start erecting tents, and they're rolling out kegs, and there's a nice array of spit roasts in the centre.
Is there anyone that I see, because there was a lot of religion, like religious practices happening earlier.
Yeah.
Is there anyone who looks like older and maybe like commanding and wise and
Yeah, there's
like a different uniform or something?
there's a few goblins, and there's a couple of hobgoblins that are sort of keeping an eye on everything, and they're sort of issuing orders. Who's going to be erecting this tent, who's going to be manning the the abyssal chicken roasts, the rotisserie abyssal chickens.
I want to like see if I can spot someone who looks, like official and
Yeah,
and wise. And
Yeah.
just
you can do that.
approach them in a nice, like, get a sort of smile and try not to look like I'm too done
Yeah.
in. Hello.
Hello there.
Hello. This is a lovely event that you're all putting on.
Why, thank you.
It's just beautiful. Everything is blown away. You're from these lands?
Yes. Born and raised.
Have you done much travelling? I'm passing through myself, and I'm just looking for anyone who.
Why would I go anywhere?
Well, it's beautiful. Why would you? I mean, that would be silly. But you don't happen to know anyone who has, a bit like me, a traveller, any, other folk that I can.
None of us travel.
No, okay, that's all right. I just thought I'd come and pass on my, my best, and I will leave you. Goodbye. And she's just gonna wave and zip off.
And he
Back
looks
towards-
very confused.
Go back towards my crew.
Yeah, you head back to
Yeah.
the pleasure house.
Yeah, just kind of keeping an eye out. Like, I'm just wondering if we are the only ones in the peaceful lands that are not really from here.
Yeah. From what you can gather, I mean, everyone here is a goblin, a bugbear, or a hobgoblin.
Fair enough. My work is done.
Work is done. So eventually you all depart from Harrison's. Spike is heading back to the pleasure house. Is anyone else heading off anywhere?
I have some stuff to sell. What about you guys?
I just need to identify these things that I own. What are you selling?
I got those 4 hand crossbows and 4 short swords that we picked up earlier on.
Yeah, from the dark looking elfy people.
If you have anything else that needs selling, I can. I mean, they won't need it, I don't think, anymore. So,
Can I take one of those hand crossbows?
of course.
I think I'm actually.
And I'll give you like a pouch of bolts as well.
I'm gonna fire a bolt.
What are you firing at?
A goal.
You said it.
If you
The side of a building or something that looks like it's not going to just punch through, like something that looks like it's made of
Solid.
stone or something like that. Not a tiny thin piece of iron that's gonna.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to roll me an attack roll.
Oh yeah. I just wanted to. I assume that I have proficiency in hand crossbows because that's what it says in the bard list.
I told you you're a bard.
Well, I'm just kind of pieced it together. Just little things here and there.
Yes, you are proficient. So you
Okay, cool.
would have a plus
8
5.
8 plus 5. So what's that? 13.
13.
Do I hit the wall?
The wall moves out of the way.
Damn these
But
juicy walls.
it's not strong enough to penetrate the. Well, what kind of wall were you shooting? Were you going to shoot one of the building walls, or?
Yeah, just a building. sort of wall.
Then yeah, you'll be able to penetrate. It's a relatively flimsy metal.
Okay. I don't want to.
Very malleable.
Able to hit, not able to penetrate.
Story of my life.
All right.
Up there.
Yeah, just as a test run, and I'll stow that
Perfect.
just in case.
You have proficiency.
Give you all the bolts, so I won't sell bolts. I'll just give them to you. And anyone else? Crossbow.
No, I'm good.
Good.
Thanks, so.
Short sword.
Nah, I really like kicking stuff.
Fair enough.
I mean, I think I do.
Anything else to sell? Or
Yeah.
buy?
So Sprite flies up and sees you all out in the street shooting crossbows at walls.
I'm just gonna follow my gut instinct. And I see you offering it. I'm like, yeah, cool. I don't know if I'm strong enough to pick it up. I'm gonna just take it from you.
Take what?
The crossbow.
It's a small hand.
What do
It's
you
a
want
hand
offering?
crossbow.
Yeah, but I'm very small. I
It's probably like a.
When you roll like this,
Alright. I'm still gonna snatch it anyway and be like, cool. Pew. And then like, what are we doing after I've shot at the wall?
That's very sprite.
What are we doing?
You are proficient in. The
you
hand
shoot as
crossbow.
well. You shoot as well.
Yay.
We're trying to knock that wall down.
Oh, cool.
Shoot it.
Shall I go and get the arrows back?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna zoom over and just.
They're called bolts, Sprite.
Oh, well, you and your ways. Okay. I'm just gonna fly up and try and tug them out of the
Technical
wall.
terms.
Yeah, you can pull them out. It's,
Yeah.
As I said, it's a relatively flimsy metal that these buildings are made out of. They're not so much designed to keep the warm in because it's warm largely everywhere.
Warm enough.
But you know, it's just to stop any dust and things from kicking up and going into the room. So they are very flimsy. And now there are 2 holes in the side of this person's house.
Oh.
Neat.
I don't think they'll appreciate it. We should
Ooh.
probably move on.
I mean,
Let's
it's
go.
pretty ramshackled everywhere else here. They could probably patch it together again.
Is there anything like on the floor? Maybe I can like just kind of scoop up some dirt and like pack it in, just like.
The dirt is largely dusty or stones. And they've done all of the tidying. They're getting ready for the party. So there's no trash on the floor anywhere.
There'll be
Just
plenty of
kidding.
trash tomorrow. It'll be fine.
Sprite, are you feeling okay?
Why?
Take a good look at
Why?
your
Why? Do I look?
face,
Do I not
your
look okay?
eyes.
Your pupils are very big.
Well, it's like it's a sign of beauty where I'm from. Don't
Are
be
you?
so ignorant.
Oh,
Are
I'm
you feeling a little allergic to the dust around here?
No.
Your eyes are a bit red.
I don't know. I'm
Insight check.
I'm
Like genuinely concerned about it. Just like,
fine. I'm fine.
You can
I'm
roll an
fine.
insight if you'd like.
okay,
Did I say I'm fine?
don't know why it's coming out.
You
I'm squeaky. I'm
Squeaky.
fine.
12.
The more you say it, and the quicker you say it, it usually means it.
It's true.
It's
The
very
truer, the
convincing.
truer it is.
Wait, who said I'm not fine?
Do me a performance check.
I don't know what my.
Cool.
Oh. Oh. Well, that'll be a. That's a +4 modifier.
You have absolutely 0 chill.
That's a hell of a natural one then.
Did you say you wanted to?
This is drugs. I know.
Drugs?
I know
No.
drugs when I see drugs.
Where did you get drugs?
What? No, I haven't. I haven't done any of that stuff.
No, you don't look the same as him. I mean, he's ghastly. But
I mean, sorry.
He looks.
you know,
right now.
in a nice way, in a kind of.
I feel
Ooh.
fine. Okay, so there was this like party. Crow was there, but now Crow's somewhere else.
So while we're all working and going on missions, you're going on parties.
We were scouting. We
Right.
were making intercultural, relations.
I want to scout parties.
You went
And-
to have relations.
You got bitten by it.
I got a few.
And
Okay,
there was a huge welt on
Drugs
You
and
bite
relations
my
while
arm.
we're
I
doing
didn't-
missions and.
I mean, so, okay, I know how it looks, but here's a question, and it may sound a bit sassy, but who made you do what you did with the chickens? Like, I'm sorry, like, was it a choice, or did somebody make you do it?
It was for the good of the group.
Exactly.
Well, so was we. What we were doing, we were making friends, and we were investigating.
Oh,
And
just
I
so
don't even
happens
know-
that the good of the group for
I
you
actually-
involves making friends and doing
Okay,
drugs.
well, do you know what? I have a very special present for you of goblin people.
Oh yes.
And
Oh,
you know
what?
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 I don't think I'm going to give it to you anymore.
What did you actually say? A nipple.
A goblin's nipple.
Do you know what?
That sounds like a wild party.
I feel like maybe we should all go back to the pleasure house and sit one of those like chairs in the like main room and just like let's just chat and like.
Do you think
we
they can
all
drag?
want to know what happened.
Can they drag the bath out into the? Can we
Oh
all just
my
sit in a
God.
different bath
Oh
in
my
the?
god, I'll drown.
Well, you can.
You can.
Well, just fill
Typical.
yours up like halfway. It'll be
Okay.
fine.
She's stressing out. It's the drugs.
Are you trying to kill me?
I just went with the best intentions, and I did my best.
Oh, that's fair enough. Maybe we're being a bit too
So you
hard.
just
I
went
just did
to
my
a party.
best. Yeah, but I didn't go. They didn't know it was a party when I went.
Well, there's
I
going to
feel
be.
like I'm
That sounds-
explaining myself to my
That
mum.
sounds fun, actually.
Do you remember your mom?
There is going to be a huge party tonight, so.
Do I remember anything when you asked?
Oh,
Oh, no.
shouldn't have brought it up, to be honest. Sorry.
I had a really rough day, guys. I don't really want to talk about it. But
Mm.
I
Do you
didn't
want
actually.
a hug?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
But
move, I move
actually-
out of the way.
I want one.
That's alright. When you're ready.
When I'm. Yeah.
Well, I'm
I
going,
got touched a lot.
I'm
Today.
going to the shops if you want to go for a walk and walk this out.
Can I fly? Yeah, okay.
You have wings. So yeah.
Don't.
I
Don't
mean,
be that
obviously
guy.
she can fly.
Yes, I'll come.
Let's go. I need to bandage my leg.
You guys go
And
chill.
you want to go do something with your new sexy pearl?
Yeah.
We can do that in the the lounge
Yeah, that sounds.
place, right?
That sounds nice.
Okay, I realized I wasn't very useful today. But I can be useful now. I can help you with your leg. If you want.
Oh, I don't want to. I mean, if it's gonna
Do it.
you want some help with your leg?
That would be really nice.
Yeah. I'm sorry I wasn't there, guys. If I had known, I would have helped.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, it's our fault. We
We're
shouldn't be.
just jealous. We
I
missed
think-
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just didn't get to go to a party.
If
But
it's any consolation, like, I really did get robbed by a lot of people, and it wasn't, like, the
He
best
wouldn't mind that.
situation.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, I think we should have traded places.
I feel like I'm building up a bit of a reputation that
Next
is somewhat
time,
undeserved.
Link goes to the party and Sprite helps me wrestle the chicken.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't
That
a
sounds
regular chicken, by the way. It was fucking nasty and it had wings
Hey,
and like
chickens
giant
are
teeth. And,
chickens
like,
are big to me anyway, so you know, like.
and it was all like, it didn't have feathers at all. Like feathers make chickens cute, right? But this was like muscle and like.
I mean, they
Did
weren't
Did it have
hard.
eyes? I don't think it had eyes.
I'm
it was,
glad I didn't go to do that.
They weren't
Very
hard to
fleshy
outsmart, though. You just had to. Well, outsmart the goblins, at least.
Well, when we get together for a chat later, maybe we can you can regale me with your
Sounds good.
heroic tales.
Fix
of
her
how you-
leg and let's go sell some
Okay.
stuff.
As you do
Yeah.
that, Lucretian will chime in and say, "Yes, well, if you're not nice to people, they don't tend to want to touch you.
It's a good advice. If you don't want them to touch you, you should be
You're very friendly.
Oh.
I very rarely get touched.
Well, also, you're
Does that-
covered in spines.
But that means it's
This
still.
is a new revelation now.
But that means it still happens.
Do you want
Rarely.
people to touch you more?
Doesn't mean
No.
never.
Oh, well, that's probably.
Who's touching
You
you?
have a good thing going then.
Yes,
No one I want to meet.
it's because I am usually not very nice.
Hmm.
Circumstances forgiven. You guys are, I guess, my friends now. The only people I have in this world.
You are nice, Lucretian.
No,
You are nice.
don't say that.
Okay, I'll say it in my head.
Hey, Link. I got that sword from Lucretia. Do you wanna
That's a good idea.
have a look?
Yeah,
All right.
I
that's a
want it
great
back
idea.
though.
Right. Well, if you're getting healed, then why don't we all just go for a wander with D?
I wanna know what is up with these stones.
We can do that on the way.
Can you concentrate?
Can
on
I
the way?
cast a ritual as I'm walking?
You have to sit down and
Dang.
focus on it.
We'll
Why
go
don't-
there.
Maybe
I'll
we
s-
just go home together. We all chill for a bit, and then I'll go selling stuff later.
All right.
Maybe you can ask the nice bartender where you can sell stuff.
It's a good idea.
They're always-
Let's head home.
Let's do
I
that.
feel like bartenders are always really knowledgeable, but I have no idea why I think that.
Hmm.
It's weird.
Mm.
I guess I see a lot of people.
That's true.
People tell the truth when they've had, you know, special
Substances.
drinks.
Drugs.
Hey,
Mm.
apparently I don't.
Okay. So we'll go back to the pleasure house.
Okay.
Sprite's really like high maintenance when she's on whatever she's on.
Yeah.
Like Dee's really mad.
Only when?
As you step through into the pleasure house, you are greeted by Elks. And she's like, you're back.
We are back.
We are. Just hoping to sit in the lounge, have a bit of a chill out.
Do you require any company?
No, our own company's perfectly fine. However, is it possible to bring that lovely bathtub out into the lounge?
For goodness sake, I thought you were joking.
Why would I joke about this?
Because it's ridiculous.
It was the nicest thing that's happened in the entire memory of my life.
Hot tub party.
So I'm chasing that high with everything I've got.
It's the life of 1 week.
Yeah, exactly. I literally cannot think of a happier memory than being in that tub.
Literally.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Who am I? tell you
Elks
what
will
was.
clap her hands, and you have 4 goblins rush on in. Again, scantily clad, and she'll sort of bow down to them and say, and she'll look up. How many baths is that?
One for me. Bath.
I don't know.
Why not?
Yeah, go
Are
on.
you here at this point?
I feel
He's
like
gone up to his room. I think.
Oh,
feel
have
like-
you
you're up
seen
in
our
your
friend, the spiky one?
Did you go into the?
Yes, I went to my room.
Yes, they went to their room.
Oh, fair enough. We just were worried.
Hmm.
Yeah, so 2 baths.
3.
3.
I feel like, well, I can't be the only one who doesn't.
I mean,
And the sink.
you can like float from one to the other if you really want. I mean, I wouldn't mind.
We have a large bucket. Would that suit?
As long as the water is warm and bubbly.
I can make the water warm.
Oh,
Tub party in the
you got
lounge.
yourself a deal.
That sounded like a threat. I can make the water warm.
And
I've got a pot. We'll put it over the fire.
she'll send the 4 goblins off to fetch 4 bams. Spike, what are you doing during all this?
When I came in, I would have asked for if they had a can. Is this place lit with electricity?
There's no electricity.
Cool.
What
Everything
is
is lit by
electricity?
this giant orb in the sky, and then various different like candles and things like that.
Cool. Is there like I assume there's like a candle in my room.
Yeah.
Cool. I will dim all other light sources, and is there a table I can use?
Yeah, there's a small counter that's sort of used for shelving all of the cleaning supplies.
Cool.
That you can clear off.
Yeah, I'll clear it off. Put the candle on that, and then lay out my calligraphy tools,
Mhm.
and then just close my eyes and think about
England.
Lay back and think of England.
way back in the. I will think about my body,
Okay.
and I will.
Another changeling. Sorry.
We're all changelings.
And I will yeah, just when I same what I did when I got the calligraphy out and thought of like my name.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what happens if I like close my eyes and just go with it, like as what I try to write or draw by memory, what I would think when I think about my own body.
So you're only able to recall everything that's happened to your body up until now since you've woken up. If you're trying to like write out the summation of everything that has happened to you, you are able to do so. You're able to give yourself a physical description based on what you've seen of yourself. But you're not able to draw anything else out of that.
Could I'll do that and like just make a list of what I look like, all the observations I made of myself, and then can I think, using all of this, can I think what I could do?
Yeah. So you're sort of self-reflecting and thinking, I've pushed my body to this extreme. What am I able to achieve?
Yeah.
Beyond that. Yeah. You can self-contemplate and try and channel your inner self. Am I assuming that this is your downtime activity for leveling up?
It is.
Nice,
Okay.
man.
So yeah, over the course of the next 8 or so hours, you're able to channel your inner focus, and you unlock in yourself the ability to channel your energy.
Oh, you fucker! You got your chi.
So I believe the second level thing is that you get access
get
to
the
key,
key, yeah.
and I think you get to increase your movement speed by 10 feet as well.
Wow.
Oh damn.
Unarmored movement, I believe. So if we wear, or if Spike gets extra armor, it won't work. I can't remember.
I think so.
Something like that.
Something along those lines.
That's
Not that he needs extra armor because he's got fucking spikes.
It doesn't
I
count.
still don't know my
he's,
AC.
he's armored himself, so that shouldn't count.
I still don't know my AC.
You'll find that out in a minute when
Yeah.
I resolve all of this. So the bathtubs are all poured out into the lounge and filled with warm water. And then all of the scantily clad goblins will depart since you did not request company.
No, we're fine.
And so now you're in the
Oh yeah.
tubs.
Oh, that's good.
I need to roll right to do my healing.
Are you just using their hands?
You
to
can
just
choose how much.
choose how much.
Oh.
It's up to 5.
And it replenishes every long rest.
Mhm.
Well, how much damage did you take? How much do you need?
I'm down 6. So
Ooh.
anything is good.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it all. Just
Should we go 3 and save 2 for an emergency?
3's good. It'll
Okay.
the bathtub will help my muscles
Yeah.
relax.
Alright, so I'm gonna go and like
And watch the blow away.
do my
Yeah,
magic.
Mm.
Does that feel good? Give you like a little massage while I'm there.
Oh, Spike.
I don't like being touched too much,
That's
but I don't mind
right.
touching
Right.
people.
Freudian slip.
Oh shit!
What did you say?
Spike. Oh, Spike.
Spike, your hands are so soft.
Surprisingly soft. It's smooth.
So hard and soft at the same time.
It's that monk kinship.
Oh, jeez.
All right, I'm going to.
Thank you. That feels loads better. I really appreciate that.
My pleasure.
I'm going to start just casting identify on everything.
Okay.
In the bath.
Yeah, I've got all of my equipment. I've brought it down from my room, and I'm just going to go through everything in my bag just in case, because there might be some hidden
Okay.
magic item
How long are you planning on staying in the bathtub?
until it gets cold.
It gets cold. Okay.
And then
20 minutes.
get more
30
water.
minutes. Yeah, and then we can always top up. Yeah.
So you're able to identify 2 or 3 things. So what are you identifying first?
Let's go with the pearl itself first.
It is a pearl.
Okay.
It is a mundane pearl.
It's
The
fine. You're just practicing.
Yeah.
It's alright. It'll come back to you.
gotta warm up. The
Happens to everyone.
the memory stone, the experience, the recording stone. Sorry.
Recording stone.
The one that's full or my empty one?
Well, let's do both. Let's do the empty one first,
Okay.
and then the recording and the full one, and see if they have something different about them.
So the full one, you can sense that there is magic imbued into it. It is reasonably strong illusion magic.
Okay.
It has the recording in it, and you can sense that there is a recording in it. The recording stones are a single time use. Once it has recorded, it cannot record anything else again.
So
enough.
it
Good
can't.
to know.
It can't even overwrite something. It's just that's it.
Yes.
And then
The idea being is, why would you record over a sensation? Everything needs to be catalogued, filed,
Yeah, fair
and
enough.
experienceable, so they would not imbue them with the ability to be wiped, because wiping it is neglecting somebody from that experience.
But it doesn't degrade either, so you
Does
can
not
use
degrade.
it.
It can be destroyed. It will require reasonable magical force, but it cannot be re-recorded.
And I assume for it to give its memory into the vast network of memories, it has to be at the fest hall and like go through some sort of ritual for it to be catalogued, and
They'll just
they just take it.
experience it and then write down what it does,
Okay.
and catalog it in that way.
Can I experience this?
You can try and focus on that.
Yeah. I want to like.
At least now we know it's not going to disappear.
Yeah, that's true.
So, as you hold it in your hand and you close your eyes and you sort of focus in on the stone, you feel it's slightly jarring. You feel like you're being pulled out of yourself, and then you suddenly overcome with intense heat,
Well, yeah, that's
and
true.
you
Painfully so.
painfully so.
Like you're being dunked in lava.
Like you are being dunked in lava.
Oh, poor
And
little
you open your eyes and you can see in front of you there are 6 people, and they're all sort of stood on the outside, one of which has a sword in his hand.
It's me!
And that sword is coming towards you, and you have a small sense of fear in yourself, and your feet are just so hot, like you've never experienced this level of heat before. It's almost as if your skin is melting, and as the sword plunges into your chest, you feel a overwhelming stabbing sensation that spreads through every cell of your body, and you slowly descend, and you can feel the bubbling melting every single essence of your being. You're then cast out. You feel not yourself. You're not there. There's 10,000, 15,000, 16,000 different particles of you, and they're all separated, and you can feel them being ripped apart, and you just feel so disjointed. And then you start to feel a rush, and you sort of boom, 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 as different particles are rushing to the central core of yourself. And then you feel a cooling breeze as it surrounds every part of you. And you come out and you can see, and you look around, and you have spines on your body.
Mm.
And then your vision fades and you find yourself back in the hot tub.
How long was that experience like for everyone else?
Yeah, what did we see?
That experience, 3 seconds.
Mm. Was I living it? Was I like thrashing in pain or
Did
anything?
he scream?
So, as you were experiencing it, yes, everything that you were experiencing, you were projecting.
Mm.
So, I don't think he actually screamed, but his arms were like, your arms were moving as if, they were being pulled apart.
Mm.
You're right.
Doing like an interpretive dance of the.
But it was very, very swift.
Is it like fast?
It was like
watching someone in
everything.
fast forward?
Exactly.
Whoa.
But to the limit of his own body.
Yeah.
So it wasn't moving
Super speed.
super speedy.
Yeah,
it was just like, the main...
Trying to keep up, but
Yeah.
I'm just giving you the highlights.
I feel like in that time, in those 3 seconds, Sprite would be like half climbing out of the bucket.
Yeah.
But like not have made it quite in time.
I'll probably, by the time it stops, I'll like let go of the stone and just like slump over the edge of the bath, probably with my bare ass sticking up. Just go,
full of a link.
oh, wow,
Are you okay?
I don't.
that was amazing. Oh God, I never want to do that again. Oh, I have to do that again. That was incredible. You have to do it. Don't do it. Oh my God. I died, and then I came back. And then together, and
Is Lou creeping in the room with us?
Yeah, unless you send him off anywhere else, he's pretty much just sort of chilling around. He's not in any of the hot tubs. He's just like chilling,
I was just like looking between Lucretia
sharpening his spines.
and
I'm just gonna like drop it over the edge of the bath and just
And
sink back into the bath. Go,
and Lucretian will look over to you and will say, "It's not a very pleasant sensation, is it? I've had to do that at least 6 times."
that was amazing. Oh God. Oh. Well, I can see why we chose this. I'm gonna need a minute.
gosh.
Is there anyone available?
And I'll like shakily,
Alice is
with caution.
Elks. Elks.
Yes, dear.
I think we might need a very strong drink over here. If that's
Yes.
okay.
Certainly.
Very strong drink.
Just anything strong.
And she runs off and she comes back in a minute with a flagon, and this is a familiar smell of this flagon.
no.
I will. I'll drink it heartily.
You heartily drink it. Roll me a constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Let's go.
When in Rome, I guess.
Oh, that was an 18 and it went on awful.
Question. Do I have my level 2 abilities yet?
Yes, you do.
Oh shit.
I see.
Oh.
Let me double check. But I'll see you doing that, and you just see me gesturing with my hand, and you can roll it again.
Oh!
What?
You see, like, you're about to be sick, I guess.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I just-
he's not being sick, he's drinking it. This is
Drinking
for him to get drunk or not.
right.
But you can see like his eyes starting to glass
Yeah, yeah.
over
So I'm like,
as he's chugged this flagon of very
I'll
strong.
roll it again.
come on. 5! Slightly better, I'm learning.
It doesn't help in any way.
There is no hope for you.
Constitution, total of 5.
5 is not enough, and you down this thing and you sort of relax into the tub, and you start slurring your words. Anything you say now, you just start slurring. You are poisoned, but not poisoned in the fact that like
Trying to be helpful.
you have the poisoned condition.
Can I help you?
Well,
You've spent 3,
I know.
and I think it takes 5.
Minimum.
I feel responsible.
I just muttered to
probably
myself,
love it, it's
like,
fine.
God damn it, I thought that would work. Oh, what? Yes?
have I ever told you? You're really scary looking. It's not. You're like a normal sort of guy, but there's just something really off-putting. Like in a nice way, but like. I love you, man.
Just calm down.
I'm good.
It's fine. Yeah.
I'm gonna take the stone that Link handed me, and I'm gonna place it in like my pouch so it doesn't get lost.
Yep.
But I'm not feeling brave enough to experience it myself right now.
Well, I've got my bags nearby as well. I was going to ask Link if you could maybe try and identify some of the things that I have.
Sure.
But I don't. Maybe it's not the best time.
All right, let's go. Whew.
And then I'm
I'm
going
not even wearing clothes.
to reach in.
All right. Come on, baby. Identify.
Emailed
What do you got?
I'm going to pull out the chunk of amber.
Mhm.
I know it's amber, but I just want to know if there's anything special about this. I've been carrying it around with me, and I don't really know. And I also have some on my my headdress.
So is this the necklace, or is this the separate?
That's an
piece?
amulet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Does that have amber on
It
it?
has a bit of amber on it.
Does it? I don't remember that. And
so.
then there was a headpiece, wasn't there, with
Yes.
amber dangling,
Yes.
and a chunk. And it says the chunk of amber in my bag.
I have to
So,
double check that.
Yeah, I think. Well, okay, maybe it's not important.
Who knows?
Just okay. I'm gonna get in that case anything with amber on it because there's a theme.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the 3 items, and I'm just gonna kind of like. Would you be able to have a?
Sure.
Maybe I'll just hold. Okay.
Oh no! That's
Okay.
very important. I need to embody.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. And I'll start to cast. And I'll just be doing lots of unnecessary.
And I'm kind of like recoiling, like, ew, David. Ew.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna put the necklace in my mouth.
Oh, God.
You got a necklace and a piece of amber that's
Oh
part
my
of the
God.
horn.
The horn. Okay.
He just licked it and put it in his mouth.
I'd rather not.
It's
It's fine. You can rinse it off.
It's-
It's fine. You can rinse it off.
This is made of amber.
And it is made of
Oh,
amber.
Good. So there's nothing wrong with your eyes.
special.
Hey.
nothing with the piece of amber. It's just a piece of amber.
Okay.
Oh, it is just
Can you
literally a piece of
actually
amber.
identify
gonna,
this
like-
drunken state?
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
I'm
okay,
gonna like
cool.
put it on the side.
But there's nothing against casting spells. You can't maintain concentration.
Clearly.
Identifies the concentration spell.
Drunken spell casting.
And what about the headpiece and the amulet?
I'll do the same thing.
Well, the headpiece is part with the horn and the amber.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so the whole
That's
thing.
just the
Headgear.
piece of clothing then. Okay, and the amulet,
I'll do
which
it
is
all.
scorched, isn't it?
It is scorched.
Yeah.
And as you identify it, you do sense some magical properties coming from it.
Ooh,
The
the headdress?
headdress or the
The
necklace?
amulet.
The amulet.
And the amulet, as you feel it, you sense that this is a spellcasting focus.
Neat.
This has strong magical properties imbued into it. And I will have to double check something, but I will tell you it in a minute.
Alright, I'm gonna just. This is real magical.
Is it like a locket type of thing, or is it just like a chunk of?
I think it is. No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Thanks for
It's
checking.
It's real magic though. If you like just really get, then you can cast some spells and stuff.
Oh.
I don't think you should lose this. You should
No.
you should really make sure.
Yeah, or probably like that. Yeah, let's.
There was a latch on it. Have you opened it yet?
No, it's like I don't.
Oh, is
I
there?
haven't really.
There is a latch on it.
Oh.
I guess you would open it as you bite it.
Oh, it does open.
Oh, what happens when it opens?
What do I say?
Is there anything
When you
inside?
open it and you look inside, you see that there is a very small photo inside.
Don't get it wet!
Look!
Wait. Oh my god, it's wet.
On the photo,
It's just saliva. It's
There's no
fine.
water.
on the photo is a small,
I have a very wet
a
mouth.
young boy with branches protruding out as hair, with brown skin and long ears. There's a man with branch-like horns, green skin and long green hair, and you find a picture of yourself holding onto the hands of the boy and the man.
Family.
And in the far corner, there is burn marks
What?
and a hand.
Oh, you didn't say sperm. You said
Burn.
Burns.
I was like,
burn mark.
There is.
What?
There are
There's-
burn marks on the
burn.
corner, and you can see coming out of the burn marks is a small hand holding onto the hand of the young boy.
Oh, okay, so it's like cut off.
Yes.
Like an edge of the photo.
Exactly.
So that's scorched off.
Who else has a broken family as Link?
So who do I?
No, I have a functional family. Thank you very much.
I have
Oh,
a
shit.
torn. Yeah.
At least one person is scorched off. Who am I the same age as, the man or the boy?
You are completely different sizes.
What?
There's a green
Oh, yeah.
man, right?
Right.
There's a
the-
There's
blue
a
guy.
tall
No,
green-
brown guy.
A tall green guy.
So Jolly Green Giant.
There is a young boy. You are about the same size as the young boy.
But what is he like? Human looking?
His skin is very bark-like.
Bark like. you
Oh,
said.
so he's all different species and
Yeah.
different ages, but sometimes similar
Do we
sizes.
look happy in the photo? Like
Be
we,
different
You look
stages
happy.
of being.
like we
Could
belong
be.
together.
Yeah.
Aww. Is there a sense
like
of
a
like? Is
carnival
there
or
anything that
something.
stirs in my memory from this? A spark of feeling?
A sense of loss.
Oh my god, you've lost everything.
Everything's a sense of loss. Fucking
Do
hell.
I feel any sense of like romantic, like grief, or is it just like family grief? Is it
You
just lost? Okay,
you don't.
Nothing but loss.
You
all the way
register.
down.
lost for days.
Tragic.
You
actually.
register nothing
Okay.
in terms of how you feel towards these people. You don't know these people.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
see
yeah.
a picture of yourself with them,
Yeah.
and you're not with them now.
Okay. I'm just gonna like scrabble around and look to see if there's like any missing pieces that's like hidden or that I can jigsaw together. But
No,
You
there's
did
that's
miss that, so
God, your story's gonna be the most depressing thing.
I
in the world.
know.
potentially.
From the happiest character, it'd be funny.
And then meanwhile, you've still got my headdress because I gave you
Yeah,
all three.
and I'll-
So if you don't mind checking that while I'm mulling this
I assume
over.
the headdress is. Is there anything on there?
No.
No.
Okay. Normal. I'll put it on.
So you're naked, just wearing my headdress. Beautiful.
Look at me, I'm fairy. Woo!
What about the sword?
Oh yeah. So
Don't
alright.
cut yourself.
And I'll just.
Dude, does the sword have a scabbard?
I can actually show you a picture of
Oh,
what
sure.
the
Yeah. It was me.
the people in the picture look like.
Oh yes, please.
Now this artwork is not
Not sanctioned.
not sanctioned. I'm not sure
Straight
who
off
the
Google.
artist is, so I'm afraid I cannot give credit to them. So I will not, unfortunately, be showing it on the stream.
Okay.
However, I will be showing it
Privately.
privately. So that is the young boy.
Oh wow! Can I describe it?
If you want,
Almost reminds me of like like a fawn.
Mm.
Well, I can show you guys, right?
you can show them.
I mean,
we just can't show it to the screen.
You guys can say I want to show them the characters
Mm-hmm.
yet.
Yeah, funny.
Come on, yeah.
Yeah.
Would funny.
Very cool.
Trish.
Okay.
Mm.
And the
Dryad. is
larger man.
Mm.
Treating. Yeah.
Dryad.
Oh.
Ah, the tree guy is the dryad looking. Ooh, that looks like a
Wow.
grown version of the other one, doesn't it?
Yeah, kind of.
So how are you gonna
very
look?
With slightly different coloured skin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So how are you gonna look? You're gonna grow.
But I don't look
What?
like that. I
You
look
don't look like
humanoid
that.
but tiny, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But guess who's the adopted child?
I'm the adopted child.
It's like that guy who's like, who runs out of soy sauce in an Asian family. You're adopted.
Who does run out of soy sauce in an Asian family? What the fuck? No.
Yeah.
That's a crime.
Does Sprite look adult? I know she's the same size as the child, but is that just because she's the same size as the child?
It's because she is the same size as the child.
Like
So she-
height-wise
Yeah.
and stuff.
So she looks like adult
But
Sprite,
I'm like fully
but just
mature for okay.
You are as mature.
I'm not old and I am not young. I'm somewhere in the middle.
You look aesthetically
Yeah.
similar to how you look now.
Which is youthful-ish. I don't really know.
Yeah.
Look at your picture.
Yeah,
You look like what?
Well,
you don't know how long you live for.
25?
Yeah, I do roughly. So okay. Yeah, okay.
25 human.
The comments in my head, jeez.
Okay. Thank you for checking.
my
Your headdress actually looks very nice on you.
It's a bit small.
It doesn't quite fit.
Yeah. It's jaunty.
Not careful.
All right, I'll identify the sword.
You identify the sword.
Yeah.
So you sense a overwhelming amount of infernal energy thrown into this thing. This is very powerful transmutation magic in this. The effects of this is essentially the results of the ritual. So if you plunge this into the heart of a fiend that is in a pool of lava and recite the words which were written on it, it will allow that person to ascend up through the infernal ranks.
Valuable shit.
It is, however, one use per
Person.
fiend.
Yeah, you can't use it multiple times on the same one.
This is going to paint a little bit of a target on our backs, I would guess, because whoever owns this,
Yeah,
It's also very valuable.
wants this. You're very valuable and very valuable.
Yeah.
Um,
in the bad kind.
and I'll just go through whatever items people have.
My ring. I have a ring around my neck.
Yeah?
I think I have a gold ring around my neck.
You do?
All right, what you got?
Do not put it in your mouth.
All right.
Oh, no, it died.
I don't believe we've identified. You learn the history of things, do you?
No.
You just
No,
learn if it's magical
just-
and what properties it has.
That's
Yeah.
Legend of Lore.
Legend lore.
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
That is just a ring.
Whether there's any spells
It is a gold
affecting the
ring.
item.
Just a gold ring.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'll give
And I
it
can
back.
also do it to a person to know if there are any spells currently affecting them.
That's
quite cool.
Yeah.
Cast it on me.
Takes 10
Anything?
minutes.
There are no magical
just
effects.
Touching
1
D.
minute.
Oh. I
10
thought
minutes.
it.
You touched
His
D.
ritual is 10 minutes. Isn't it?
You touched
ritual adds
D for 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Oh, does it? Okay,
Yeah.
10 then.
10 plus an action, I think it is.
10 minutes.
10 minutes plus
touching D.
one action.
Awkwardly just staring into his eyes.
No, probably about like 6 minutes in, you just be.
Slap.
At some point during these 10 minutes, I'm gonna like get up and go. Like I'm gonna say I'm gonna go change and I'm gonna go upstairs, and hang out upstairs for a bit. And I would like to look in the mirror and change, like borrow. Can I go visit Crow and borrow some of her clothes, like a spare set of clothes?
Yes, Crow will possibly allow you.
Okay.
We'll say yes.
Okay. Okay. And
After
then
some convincing.
yeah, and then I'll try and remember in my mind because the bugbear, was I similar height to the bugbear?
The bugbear was a bit taller than you.
A bit taller.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
I think you're 6 foot. Are you short? You might be short. I
I'm
can't remember.
5'8".
No, she's
5'8", sorry.
So-
Yeah, she's reasonable height.
So yeah, he's a bit taller, probably closer to 6'2".
Okay, I'm gonna look in the mirror and I'm gonna think about the bugbear with like a little bit of change, obviously, and I'm gonna like focus on it and try and change my body into look like a bugbear.
Yeah, I guess. No. I will have to double check if that is viable.
They
think-
walk on 2 legs, right?
They
Yeah,
do.
I think you can, as long as it's the same
Height.
size category and the same like bipedal.
Yeah.
you wouldn't get the benefit of like the long arms reach or
Right.
anything like that. But I think
You can aesthetically look
aesthetically,
like
yeah, I think
any
you do.
humanoid race.
Yeah, yeah, I think you
Okay.
can. Double check that, but that's from memory. That's what.
Yeah, I'll allow
It
it
is.
for now. I'll have to double check it outside, but
And then I'll take like a robe or something and like tie it around my waist, like one of Crow's robes, and I'll tie it around my waist so that I'm not flapping around. And I'm gonna head downstairs and head over to the bathtub where you're trying to identify if he's got a spell on him.
I say, excuse me, that's taken.
Do you look like this bugbear, like was it Bedroll, or you just look like a
Similar.
bugbear?
I'm gonna say like maybe related.
All right.
Yeah.
and yeah, as you change, you can sort of feel yourself elongate a little bit, and you can kind of feel the fuzz sprouting out of your pores as you feel the whole shift. And are you shifting gender?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a dude.
You seal up and grow out.
Amazing. I'm gonna tie that around my waist so it doesn't matter. And I'd be like, hello, folks. Looks like you're having a party here.
Oh, no more parties today. Not for me.
All day, every day. Why don't you join us? There's our friend is just
Why
like.
would you come back?
Well, this is a big tub. We can all squeeze in. It'll be fine.
She said she was gonna go and like rest or something. I don't think she's coming back. In fact, actually, I may go and catch up with the ladies. So I'm gonna leave you to it, and I'm gonna excuse myself and
All right.
go.
What's your name, my hairy friend?
My name is Barty Bugson.
Are you
Disadvantage,
deceiving?
right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So
Do a deception.
Deception.
total of 6.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
This isn't your performance.
My-
This is you
my
outright
eyes
saying your
narrow.
name is Barty.
I don't know what my deception is yet.
Oh.
I don't have a modifier. Yeah.
We're quite a charismatic party.
I
man.
have a feeling I'm gonna be proficient in it, but I don't know for
It
sure.
is a +3.
Yes. But that's still really bad. That's an 8.
What did you roll?
6.
There you go.
So I'm like
Barty,
Barty
Barty
Bugson.
Bugson.
my eyes are narrow for a second as I'm like looking you over, and then like with my hands up, like knocking the sword just flying across the room. Welcome, Barty Bugson. Please, our friend Brady. She's gone. She might come back, but she's gone now. That one, her is her. That's you. So you are her.
That's okay.
You her.
I don't feel
No, that's not right.
like having a bath right now anyway. I
Uh,
just thought I would join you for some conversation. Tell me
Lovely.
about your friend
uh,
that
well,
left.
I think we know about as much about her as she knows about herself, really. She's got a big braid, so we call her Brady.
She likes kicking things.
Does she like it?
She said so.
She's good at it.
I don't know. I offered her a sword. She
Do
said
you
she
like
liked
casting
it.
spells?
Yeah.
Oh, you can cast spells? That's very cool.
Why you speak like that?
Roll me a performance.
That's just how I talk.
That's the way they talk. You can't just
Sorry.
Oh,
Why do you talk like that? So rude.
22.
I've been
Wow.
told. I've been told in the past I am rude. I do apologize.
You are embodying, like, minus the unfortunate slowness of the other bugbear,
Yeah.
you are embodying a bugbear very well.
I've never met one of your kind before. I just thought, something was up.
That's okay. How are you enjoying the city? We don't get many visitors.
We were actually thinking about going out and having a look around, weren't we? We need some stuff we need to sell. Well, where could we sell?
We're trying to find a better city, to be honest.
Some weaponry and items in general.
I wouldn't know about that because I have my claws and my teeth for weapons. Plus, this is the peaceable lands. Right? Did I get that right? Okay, good. Not much use for weapons here.
Fair enough.
I suppose you can do what? Yeah. I'm just gonna sink back into the bath. I'm zoning now.
Okay, so who's here? It's just D now because
That's
you're
it.
sort of zoning out. Hey D. Hey D.
How'd you know my name?
It's Brady.
I would get up, nude in the bath, dangling around. What? And then I sit back down. What do you mean it's Brady?
I can do cool disguise shit.
I punch him.
You're still here.
I am.
Sorry, I must have just deep in meditation. What?
I was just gonna say how very handsome you are, and then I wink at D, like let's play a joke on our drunk friend.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Definitely handsome.
Have you ever slept with a bugbear before?
Statistically, probably. Not that I remember. Oh. Well. I mean, maybe I should get my recordings done.
And then I'm gonna just bust out laughing. I'm gonna take the robe that I've got tied around my waist, and I'm gonna pull it up like higher, and I'm just gonna change back into Brady that they know.
I just gonna...
Like try and freak him out.
Oh, you missed the most remarkable gentleman. He was so
I'm
hairy.
just blinking hard as I see the difference or the change.
And it goes from like a deeper cackle because obviously vocal cords on the bugbear are different, so it's like.
That is one hell of a trick.
I know,
The
right?
look on your face right now. I
She's
wish you hadn't
so
turned away.
good at sneaking up. I didn't hear her come in at all.
She was the bugbear.
Do you want me to do it
The
again?
bugbear.
Do you want me to do it again?
Well, like she got better. What?
Just watch.
Are you ready? Are you watching?
You
ready?
I'm watching.
I'm gonna try and change back into the bugbear.
Oh God! What's happening? Dang!
At this point,
I see it!
I'm gonna fly back in.
Brady! What's wrong with that?
I've been to Brady's room.
Link, it's okay. It's me. It's Brady.
And I come in at this moment.
I'm Brady.
I don't like this.
Hey, guys.
I'm really freaking out.
I could see a lot of uses in this.
I went to find Brady.
Hello.
Oh.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Not like that!
Guys,
No!
It's a...
What?
I went to find Brady and she's not there.
Yeah, she's
You seem
not here either.
to be
She's-
looking.
She's not here.
She's not here either.
Yeah, I know, I know.
She's definitely not here.
Okay, what's wrong with your voice? Guys. Oh my
think
God.
he's making fun of me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Sprite. Did you guys take some of the while I was gone?
No.
No. Insight check.
I start laughing.
Was she here when I had the beer?
Yeah.
Yeah, she gave it to you.
Oh yeah. So you know that I'm
But she
drunk.
doesn't understand why we're.
Okay,
I don't know
yeah,
why.
yeah.
What's going on?
I'm just laughing. Like, probably first time you just see me, like, laugh.
Hey, Sprite.
Hi.
It's disconcerting.
What's your favorite color?
That's nice to meet you too.
Just play the game.
Oh my
Just
God!
play the game.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna
Oh
be
my
great.
God,
Oh.
green.
And I try and turn my fur green.
Yeah.
What's happening?
It's cool. It's so...
That's cool,
do
right?
her. Do her.
I'll try.
Wait. Why are you telling this person to do me?
Not like that. Not like that.
And
It's
I'm
just
gonna try and think small and
Do her.
cute and like reddish brown hair and wings. And I got the robe, like I've got the robe
You're
covering
able
my
to
top, so-
to an extent.
Okay, yeah, I can't get that
you
small.
cannot get that small.
Okay, so I'm like an enlarged version.
So you just sort of-
I don't like it, guys. What's happening?
That's what he said.
It looks
That's
a
what he
little
said.
wrong
Oh
because
my
the
God.
proportions are a bit off.
Everyone had wings earlier, and
I'll
now
turn into Link, but a female version of Link, just for fun.
who are you? What's
I
happening?
didn't know I liked that.
Who's handsome now? Yeah, I told you.
I don't know what's going on.
Everyone's down with that.
I don't know what's going on, but he looks
I finish
great.
your drink if you still had some left.
I think I'm gonna just get back in the bathtub as female Link, and I'm just gonna
Oh my
go
God.
down.
Link, you
I'm
look
just
amazing with boobs.
boom.
Not bad, huh? Not bad.
But what? Sorry,
Can I
what's,
do
what's
this?
going on? I'm really confused,
Try?
guys. Did I take drugs again?
It's Brady.
It's Brady.
It's
What
Brady.
are you talking about?
I'm Brady. I'm Brady.
What?
Do I need? I'll turn back into my Brady
Holy,
form.
what? What? Okay.
This is
I'm happy to see
this
you.
is wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
understand it either, but I
okay.
can somehow disguise myself.
Oh, cool.
I think about what I want to look like, and then it happens.
Oh.
So like, and I'm gonna like turn my nose into like a pig snout,
Ah. Oh, that's so
Man.
cool.
and then back again.
Okay, no, I can be on board with this.
this
I'm
is
sorry, I
very
just was
useful.
really confused, and you look great though.
That's okay. It's very weird.
Does it hurt?
No, it feels weird. Like, yeah.
That's really cool.
Humans can do some amazing things.
I think this would be cool to like, you know, obviously I wanted to tell y'all, but I don't know if we should just go around advertising it out in the world,
Probably.
because then we won't be able to use it for stuff like if we need to like
We
sneak in
can-
places or.
This will be really good if it's a secret.
Sneaky
Yeah.
secret.
I mean, we tell Corwin's back, of course, but I figured we're all in this together. It's worth us all knowing what we can do.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I freaked y'all out a little bit, but I couldn't resist. It was a once in a lifetime opportunity for a bit of a giggle.
I probably would have done the same thing. I just kind of wish you hadn't done it on a day that I had done some
I'm
drugs.
sorry. Sorry. Are you feeling a bit better? You look a bit better.
You know what? Actually, that was a really nice distraction. But now I feel sad again.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's not your fault. Don't be silly. I appreciate the distraction. I'm
I
gonna
do
get.
feel a little tired now, though. This bath was a good idea.
I'm feeling a little
Yeah.
bit weepy, so I think I'm just gonna.
How
I'm
long-
actually just gonna retire to my room.
How
On
long
a
does
quick
my-
side note before that,
Yeah, okay.
as part of your identify earlier
Yeah.
of this amulet,
Mm.
something I had to quickly look up, but it took me a little bit longer than expected. You sense divine power that's channeled through this spellcasting focus as a divine caster.
Ooh.
The name Mieliki,
Mieliki.
Mielikki.
Is that because he licked it? Me licking.
I am your god.
So you sense
You
that
You were
it
lucky.
is that name is associated with the divine power that courses through that amulet.
Ooh.
So we know
Sorry,
your
can you spell
god.
it for me again?
Yeah.
It's Mielikki.
Excuse me. That almost looks like Malachi, but it's not. But it sounds almost demonic.
Ooh.
But it wouldn't be.
That would be
Paladin.
hilarious.
That would be really weird.
Maybe
Could
it
still be.
is.
No.
But that's what just came in his fucking head when he.
Oh. So that's inscribed.
No, that is the
Part of the
divine.
identify.
Oh, you sense.
Yeah.
So, what are your plans for the rest of the evening?
Well, we have to go. Well, how drunk am I right now?
You're drunk enough that it slurs, but you're not like, absolutely hammered that
Okay.
you're going to fall over the moment you get out your bathtub.
I think we should probably go to the party, shouldn't we?
How long do we have till the party?
It is pretty soon, actually. The sun was starting to dwindle as you went in.
Sell these things, get some supplies before the party, because then they'll be useless.
That's true. Usually that. I'm going to go get changed.
All right.
And I'm going to stand up, grab all my stuff, and just nakedly walk back to my room, just dripping water
You gonna
everywhere.
go rest?
Yeah. Yeah, just until you have to leave.
All right.
Yeah, sure. I'll meet you down here in like what? Half an hour?
You can rest if you want. I'll go. Or
I would quite like to go to a party.
oh no, I mean I'm gonna go sell the items before the party.
Oh yeah, no, I gotta return this cloak to Crow.
Okay. I'll head out while they get ready for the party, and I'll go try and sell some stuff.
Okay. There are no shops. The only place, as you sort of walk around trying to find somewhere to get rid of it, the only place that they can suggest is at the armory.
Okay.
But they don't trade in gold here. Everything is pretty much like an open commune. People have skills and they just do those skills on behalf of each other. None of them actually leave here to have any worth in gold.
Do they have any? Do they have anything else to trade?
Yeah, you can trade
Books,
for certain things.
information.
But as far as selling them
Yeah,
for
yeah.
gold,
No,
you're not going to be able
I'm happy.
to.
Anything else of value as information or books or history? I'll have a word with people. Or do they have any shamans around? Are they anyone that practices any kind of magic or?
Yes, there was the person that was hosting the. Well, I guess you would have filled them in on where you actually went over the course of these bathtub
Oh
shenanigans.
yeah, fair enough. We were here
We
for a
had
while.
loads of time while we were doing the identification.
Was 10 minutes at least.
Each one.
Yeah.
For each one. So there's a couple of shamans that go and worship under. I can remember.
Orc god.
Bugbear.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah.
so
God of
those-
Unity.
Huh?
The God of Unity.
The God of Unity.
I'll go there.
Goblin, yeah.
See if I can maybe trade a sword for a tail or a scroll or whatever.
Okay. Is there anything in particular you would like to try and gain information wise? Keeping in mind that these are very reclusive goblins that do not leave their lair.
In that case, if they don't have any information on the outside world that I would, like sigil or anything like that, I would trade information on the best place to party.
Best place to party.
Oh.
You trading a sword for this?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll give him a sword. Say
Not
this is
the sword.
Not these
No,
swords.
no. I'll just say this is fine metal. I was gonna say like a race, but I don't know races. So I'll just say fine metal. Someone rich. I don't know. What is color? I don't have any background on anything.
So, they will
Not
inform
tieflings,
you
it's a
of
tiefling.
a
Tiefling
good
metal.
party place in
Tieflings are
the
what?
centre. This is where Sprite flew past, and they have lots of tents and things like that. They have probably the largest selection of foods there.
That's good enough for me. I'll go back. My mission semi-accomplished, and I'll just say, guys, couldn't find anywhere to make some money, but I did find out where we can get the best food. Who's hungry?
Oh hell yeah!
Like 8.
I'll go call on Spike. See
Yeah.
if he's ready.
He's got to be ready by now, surely. He's been in there for damn hours.
I'll do it. I'll do it myself. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And I just get a hit on Spike. You gotta give me a hit before we go to this party because I need to be sharp.
So yeah, you've been in there for a fair few hours, from everyone left and went off and did all their partying. So you have successfully finished your downtime. And Dee comes storming into your room. Do you come storming in? Do you knock?
I just knock. No, I knock like before. I knock slow first. If it takes a while, I start hitting hard.
It takes a while.
Kicking. You recognize it.
I will open the door. You will see it's very dark in my room. There's only one candle. It's kind of like almost halfway burned down.
Apologies. We're getting ready to go out. Are you ready?
Are we leaving?
Party time.
Partying.
You know, the goblin party.
I thought we were heading to the kobolds.
Tomorrow. First we feast, right? But, you know, before, let's do a little bit of a pre-game before we go out. You know what it is? Just a little hit.
Do you think you can survive?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, you'll be doing your checks with disadvantage. If you drink.
I've survived the previous...
Step inside.
Okay.
And I will bring you to... I'm making this like very slow. And I will bring you to my table, or like the shelf. And like all the kind of sheets I've been filling up with mostly anatomical drawings.
There's a lot.
All of my own body.
You've been busy.
At this point, your spikes will have grown back. So whilst you were focusing, they were sort of starting to...
How many hours technically? Or how many
24.
days? 24. Perfect.
So
Nice,
it,
so grow your
it
spikes
takes
back.
24 hours to grow them back.
Damn.
Because you expelled them just before you went
Mm.
and had your long rest.
Yes.
And then you were like, they didn't grow back over a long rest? No, you had 24 hours.
I will get the stuff out. Use the candles, like heat up the spoon, and just melt it.
Half dose, full dose.
Half dose, of course. And as I'm doing this, I will say, indulge me. Think of your name. And I will hand you my brush and kind of overturn a piece of paper I've been working on.
Do you mean D or my previous one?
Your name. Whatever that means to you. Think of it and write it.
Alright. Alright.
And I'll do it I'll do it while he's writing.
Close my eyes, wait for the prickle, and start writing.
The only name that you know for yourself is DM.
That's what comes out.
What do you feel when you look at this? DM. Is that who you are?
I guess so. That's what it says on my book. That's what came out just now.
Look around. And I point all the drawings. That is me. That is what I am. That's what I'm made of.
I don't know.
Writing it all down, and yet I do not understand any. Yet I'm brought no more clearer understanding. We are delaying.
What if we're not meant to understand what we were as much as just, you know, build something new?
That is for you. But I need to know who I am.
I got drugs.
I have nothing.
Yeah, I know, but you got us.
I don't know who you are.
We don't know who
I'm
we
a
are.
man with iron skin, with spikes. I can fight, but what was I fighting for? Who was I fighting with? I am part of this order, but what do they represent to me? What am I, D?
You're a good guy. You hold my
Am I?
drugs because you don't want me to take them. I mean, you know, you try
I
to
do
protect
that.
me.
Because I want you functioning.
Well,
Without this,
fair enough.
I want you efficient.
Fair enough. Well, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt anyway.
And Spike will breathe. He seems to just exhale. Apologize. That was out of character.
Hey, listen. We don't know what our character is, do we?
My point exactly.
I almost killed someone by mistake. You said a few bad words. I think that's okay.
I don't like losing control. And I lose control because I do not know where I'm going, or who I am, or where I'm starting. We're partying, D.
Listen, you gotta blow off some steam sometimes. You just noticed now. You blow off your steam, sometimes you explode your spikes. Things gotta be done.
Maybe I should do that in the party. Get it finished sooner.
Just be careful with those thoughts. Be careful with those thoughts. Listen, we stay together, we go to Sigil, I don't know. We'll find more answers there. I need to get rid of these drugs. You help me get rid of these drugs, I'll help you figure out where you come from.
And I will stow away the needle. Fine.
Maybe I should keep it. Do you want me to keep it?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Let's party. Now we'll walk
Not
out.
with that attitude. And I open the door and push you out.
I would like to back pedal for just a second, as there was a lot going on during this whole identify scene.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So much.
There was a lot going on. It's okay. While your ring, Philippe, did not have any magical properties to it, you did spend a bit more time focusing and investigating it. You notice that there is inside of the ring an inscription.
Oh.
The inscription are the letters A, V, A.
With dots in between them or just
No,
AVA?
just AVA.
Does that relate to anything I've read on my book or anything that I can
No.
remember? On the inside of a ring.
Yeah.
And that could be someone that is dear to me. Ava. No, I don't give a shit. I don't know.
Give me my drugs.
I'm thinking about that as I'm writing that thing, but then the drugs hit and it just goes. All right,
So-
let's go.
As you head out. Yes,
Sorry, just while we're doing identifying stuff, if I went through all my other stuff, nothing else was identifiable as magical, I assume? Just the recording stone?
Yeah, just the recording stone.
All good?
All good.
Just wanted to...
So, as you head out to the party, it is winding up, and it is winding up fast.
Fucking goblins.
Everyone is drinking in excess of this very strong ale, which the only person that's actually had any voluntary experiences with is Link. There was food. There are rotisserie abyssal chickens.
Oh my god. Do you recognize them?
How did they rotisserie them? Like, are they like butterflied by the wings? Like,
yeah. In one of those big sort of flat cages. that
Yeah.
goes around.
And the party is in full swing. There are people that are handing out these little cubes of little red cubes,
Oh.
which Sprite recognizes and has some flashbacks to.
I don't think I should mix drugs, to be honest.
I'll do it.
You sure?
Trust me.
I mean, if you take this one, it might counteract the effects of the next.
Should I try?
Oh my god.
Should I try?
No.
I'm gonna
Are
go
we doing this?
2. And I'm gonna grab one, I'll give one to you, and
I throw mine at you.
I'll
Hey.
do the
I
thing
can't
where we
change it.
put our arms
Oh,
like that.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Both
Bottoms
roll
up.
me a Constitution saving throw and
Perhaps
see
we
how
should
this
remain
affects.
sober and keep an eye.
I mean,
Are you gonna be the sober dad?
Well,
As sober as can be.
I've already took. I just injected my veins with
Yeah.
drugs.
But that's not a party drug.
No,
That's
no,
a
no.
relaxation drug.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
mellows you out.
13 total.
13,
18.
18.
Ooh, you're a bit more constitution than me.
I got a little bit more muscles.
Yeah.
I work out.
cat.
I work out.
A 13 is not enough, you start having a big trip.
It's alright, I'm his partner. I'm gonna keep an eye on him.
He's got pupils the
can.
same size as yours.
Yeah, people's like saucers.
You get a sort of laid back, bit more of a chill thing. You're still, you see the chicken, and for a second there you think it's going to come at you, and it just does a barrel roll on the spit. Everything is very heightened. You feel everything.
I think it's time to braid your hair. I think it's time.
Oh,
Just
I'm
sit
getting-
there
I'm
and
getting
look
some
at all
food.
the colors.
all right.
I'm having these guys' food.
I'm just
Normally,
braiding
I'm
his
playing my violin. I'll stow that, and I've got my pan flute, and I'm just playing like something sort of wistful and psychedelic. If I can play something that's like trippy as my hair is getting braided.
hair. Yeah, so I'll braid the front two sections
And-
here, and then I'll tie it in the back and braid that down.
I'll give you bardic inspiration to braid my hair.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
So, as this party proceeds on, Spike, are you participating? Are you just sort of standing dourly in the corner, keeping a scornful eye to make sure nothing bad goes wrong?
Is it all goblins?
It's goblins and bugbears. The hobgoblins are not participating.
Were they? Can I guess sense that they were excluded, or that they're just, or they were not invited, or they were like not? Part
You
of
could give me an
this?
insight check to
Oh.
see sort of how you read their response.
Like, are they sort of ostracized in this community a little bit?
Or are they above it all?
16.
Yeah.
They look like it's voluntary. They look like they want to keep themselves clean. They'll eat, but they will not drink, and they will not participate in any of the magma caps.
I
good
am
name.
going to
Yeah,
do
magma
what
cats, that's a good name.
every good Asian guest should do. I'm gonna load up plates of food to take home later.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Using the plate as a shovel.
Pocket abyssal chicken.
I mentioned this previously to Josh, because Josh's character during this party is going to be exercising a lot of bardic prowess. They are going to be able to use this party as downtime.
Oh, amazing.
Oh, clever.
Smart.
Because they will be, rattling off songs and so on and so forth. Which does leave us with...
When I grab some food, I'll come to you, and I would just ask you to maybe, I don't know if, because you, I don't know how to say this without sounding like I'm giving you a compliment, but you seem to be the kindest and friendliest in our group. And I point towards Spike as he's like digging all the food off the it's like got food for 10 goblins and he's taking it in a plate. He's a bit frustrated about not knowing who he is, and like he wasn't sure about the partying because he wants to progress with finding who he is. He's getting a bit stressed out. So I thought maybe we would be able to have a word with him.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not very good at this kind of and stuff.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. No, I will, because I'm not really feeling in the party spirit. I don't know if you've noticed.
Yeah. And
No,
it's
no.
like the leg. You could still see the claw of the chicken.
Oh.
It's
thanks.
cooked.
No, I'm not turning my nose up. This is my happy face that I can manage right now.
It
Oh,
smells delicious. The abyssal chicken smells wonderfully cooked.
You want to
Am
share
I-
it?
Yeah, sure.
Just like rip it in half.
Am I asking someone that's down to go talk to someone else that's down, and that's gonna be a double down?
No, I think it would make me feel better. I like helping.
Okay.
Yeah. You're
Well-
nice, Dee. You're not always. You think maybe you don't always seem nice, but I think you're nice.
Maybe sarcastic.
No, I'm not very good at sarcasm.
I'll take it.
Okay. And I'm gonna just like meander over. Hey. Are you on drugs?
I'll be a little like.
Did you take a special magnet card? Did you?
I wish.
You didn't.
No.
Oh, that's probably for the best.
You?
I took one earlier and it was really weird.
I see.
I didn't feel great afterwards.
I imagine not.
Speaking of not feeling great, oh man, it's been a
Chicken?
yeah, I'm still holding the one that Dee gave me, but I just kind of put it behind my back. Oh yes, thanks. I haven't tried it yet.
And I will bite into my own piece.
I've got 2 hands full now. Speaking of not feeling great, I just just wanted to check in. Just we haven't really spent too much time together, but I sense that you were feeling a bit down, and I've been feeling a bit down, and I just wanted you to know that you weren't alone.
I just kind of like raise my. Do I have eyebrows? I do.
Do I have eyebrows?
I will raise my eyebrows and just like observe where you came from. Just CD, say.
And I just pretend that I'm not watching. Like, hey,
And I will say,
chicken.
I see.
Chicken.
You have very good sense.
Maybe not, because hair. Sorry.
I do. And I look back at Dee as well.
I just look back to see if I've given
I
my
know
cover up.
You bros, really.
No. If you want the honest truth.
Me neither. What do you think you need to have happen to help you feel better? Oh, that's not a weird, creepy offer. I'm sorry.
No, I do not take it as such.
Okay, good.
I need to know who I am.
Me too. Tomorrow, we'll find something. I'll make sure. I'll.
We will make a step towards a right direction,
Yes.
I suppose. But I don't feel answers will come from this place.
Then I will find you an answer. Of sorts. I may not be able to find out who you are, but I will find you something. How does that sound?
I give you like very dubious look and I say, you're very committed.
Maybe I am.
Why?
I don't know. I just do what I feel. And it feels like the right thing. I don't really want to channel my energy into my own story right now because it feels too sad. But I would like to help you.
I would appreciate the assistance. I would like to think I am not above asking for help. But
Sometimes
perhaps
you don't.
I am.
Sometimes you don't need to. When you have friends around you.
Thank you.
Do you want to stay? Or maybe do you want to go back?
I've packed up enough.
You have enough. We can have a feast.
Are you staying?
Nah, I think I want to go.
Let's head home.
And then,
You guys going already?
yeah, this party's lame.
Oh, really? Just got here. Come on.
All right, we'll see you in a bit. I'll make sure that these guys get back so we can get a nice full night's rest.
You're the handler, okay? I'm
I
trusting
thought
you.
you said we were going to be out until dawn.
D.
What? Yeah.
I'm
We must
trusting
go
you.
home.
Oh, we are going to go home. and
I don't need
I'll
to
wink
do
at
such-
Sprite. Oh, hey.
One of those, and I look at those pair, is going to be driving the vehicle you're going to be on. Enjoy.
Crow, help me! Put him in line.
You guys right.
Oh my god.
You'd be going well. You'd be great.
I'm gonna lean into Spike and I'll be like, I'll come back and check on him later. But I can't.
Play that one again. When it goes like do 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 do.
I can't with this right now. I'm sorry. I just can't. Let's just go.
It infuriates me too.
I start like doing like a dad rave thing.
Before we finish,
Yes.
I'm a weird man. I bring my calligraphy kit with me everywhere I go.
Right? It's a
Who doesn't?
party.
Right.
Yeah.
I was that kid that brought her sketchbook to every house party. There's no shame.
Yeah.
And I will pull,
that was me.
as we're kind of going out, I'll find a quiet spot, and I will pull Spite over and just ask her the same as I asked Dee. I would like you to just think of your name, a name, and write it down. Close your eyes and write it down.
Before I do this, I'm going to reach into my bag and get the amulet back out. Now that I know something about it. And I'm just going to hold it really close to my heart and close my eyes and focus. And I'll take the quill. And
It's like a brush.
Like a brush. And I'll just focus all my energy on the amulet and into my hand and see what comes out.
Okay. The name that comes out when you focus on the amulet is, and I'm assuming you're writing a name associated with that amulet, yeah?
I guess just whatever feels right and comes out.
It will be Mieliki.
Okay.
What was the name, sorry?
Mielikki.
Mieliki.
I misheard that earlier.
It's the only thing you know for certain with
What's
regards
your
to the amulet.
Mine.
What's your
DM.
DM.
That's all I got.
What is what are you going to be doing for the rest of this period?
I'm gonna probably just retire
As you're doing
back
that.
to the room, and I think I'm gonna just try and spend some downtime. I've got a lot on my mind, and I want to just distract my thoughts and just
Okay. Are you trying to level up with that?
to contribute towards it if I can.
Okay. So you would be able to do that. It would require you to, contemplate what you've learned and what you have information-wise. The name Mieliki being the only name for certain that you sort of focus a lot of your thoughts on that. Whether you pray or not is up to you. But you channel that name and you work through with the amulet. And Kim, Brady, what are you doing during this party?
I'm partying.
You're partying? Okay.
Partying hard.
Yeah.
You're going hard.
I know what we're listening to on the way home.
Yeah.
Are you going to try and take this as downtime? And if so, how would you do so? Or are you
No.
just partying?
I'm just enjoying, trying to
You do like
enjoy
your
myself.
Your kata.
Everybody was.
yes. I'll play that. Kills the goblin. Hiya! Ooh.
No. I want to take some time tomorrow when the whole city is quiet.
Okay.
So we can do that maybe after the break or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
It's up to you.
So the party continues, and it will subside after many hours. I won't go into the details. What you imagine happens at this party could happen at this party.
I imagine that
Party.
I've stood up and I've said I have spent all day writing a song for the Great Goblin King, and I'll look at you and go, "Not really. I'm just making it up." And then I'll just start playing my violin and singing and see if I can just come up with something.
Okay. And you're able to, you ad-lib things and words are popping into your head and...
Nice.
Realistically, how many of these, what were they called? Magma
Caps?
caps. How many of these could I just pocket throughout the night? That's what I'm going to be doing.
I wouldn't
You
be
can
doing
roll
that as
me
well.
a sleight of hand, and then depending on that, I'll ascertain a number that you'll be able to steal.
Sleight of hand. Plus 0. So I think. So it'll be 17.
17? Okay. So if we go... Roll me a d6 and have it.
6.
You get 3.
Nice.
I like to imagine that you're there playing and you're singing "Doesn't go to your lich."
Does the cap to your
It
ledger?
doesn't cap to your lich.
That's great.
Wait till level 3.
I think I'm going to be stealing them alongside you, but
You take them.
every time I'm like, put this in a safe place, Oh.
That's why I had to have them.
Yeah. Yeah. You got 6 and I was. Oh. Just
So,
re-upping.
what is the plan for the morning?
Sleep off my hangover.
Wake up, gather up as soon as everyone is ready.
How do I feel in the morning? Do I feel good?
Yeah, you feel pretty good.
fucked up?
You managed to toss off. Were you drinking or were you just partying with the drug?
I think I had a magma cap or 2 just to keep like a nice
Buzz.
buzz. But yeah, I wasn't going too well. I think I was just really giggly all night.
Okay. Yeah, you feel fine in the morning. And surprisingly, your hangover,
You weren't high.
it's not.
I don't feel
I'm
too
not-
bad, really.
I'm not high.
Oh.
It's almost as if this ale was designed to almost not give you hangovers.
What?
They do it every night.
It's amazing. So good.
Oh, I thought that was just them being goblins.
An endless flagon of this ale. That's not a thing that exists, right?
Endless. I've never heard of it.
Yes.
Maybe we should make one.
So yeah, I want to get up like when it's still quiet.
Yeah.
And I want to go for a jog around the city.
Okay.
And stopping to do stretches, stopping to do a little bit of meditation, just like gathering my thoughts, like sitting somewhere, try and find like a nice view and like sit there and just breathe and
You
feel
climb up
connected to
onto a
myself.
wall and you sit on top of one of the rooms and you sort of look at the sun as it's sort of rotating.
Yeah, and just running around the city, like jumping on places here and
Okay.
there if there is, and
It will
just
take you a few hours.
physically,
So-
physically demanding, and yeah.
It will take you a few hours, so it will probably be midday, early afternoon by the time you're done if you're trying to level up.
Yeah, but
We can grab
Is that
information and supplies while we do that.
yeah, perfect.
Okay.
That'll be me.
So you gather all of your things together. I presume you pop over to the armory.
Yeah.
I will expedite that encounter just for the time being.
Directions.
Yeah, so
Supplies.
they'll point you towards the location of the mountain. It's a good day or so ride out over to the mountain.
Bike ride or
Bike ride.
a few souls. How many have we got left? We didn't have many.
We had 12.
Yeah, something like that.
Was it? Oh wait, let me check because I may have a note, but it doesn't matter right now. But
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
With exchanging of what was promised that you go to them and acquire some stuff, you can get 6 potions of regular healing.
Oh.
hell yeah!
Dang.
nice.
One each.
It's
Yeah.
a very important mission, and they were told from Harrison to ensure that you have some things because you specifically
So
requested a way of
A lesser
restoring
potion, yeah.
some- Yeah,
Just
6 straight up potions of healing. I think that's what they're called. It gets bigger, you can put a title on it, but so 1 each if everyone wants so, or whatever.
We'll let Monique know.
Yep. And if there is any mundane weapons, you will be able to acquire yourself a mundane weapon from the armory.
Yeah.
If you want just a regular sword, short sword, long sword.
I literally have nothing.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing. If I don't have you.
No notes on how many soul coins.
Sorry.
I may just take like a dagger if that's
Do you
alright.
still have... Oh, you didn't sell them. I'm gonna take one of the hand crossbows.
Yeah. I have
Yeah.
them stowed.
Does that feel familiar in my hand?
I have one left. Can I use crossbow? I can actually use crossbows, I think.
Hand crossbows and crossbows are different.
It's a hand crossbow. I think I can use a hand crossbow.
I don't think you can.
As a lizard.
I don't think it
Weapons,
will.
simple weapons and short swords. For monk?
Is it a simple weapon?
No,
Hand crossbow? Then no.
no, it's a martial.
That's a martial weapon.
So I won't have the proficiency, and I don't add.
You just don't have the proficiency when shooting.
Yeah. You still add your dex.
Yeah.
Okay. Just not your proficiency.
It's useful.
But the
Yeah, and it's
what's the
better.
but I'm talking about the damage. It doesn't. Does it add my dex to
Yeah.
damage?
It's right
Yeah,
next to
okay.
damage.
D6.
What's the damage?
D6 plus whatever dex.
Plus dex. Which is still at this level, so pretty decent.
Yeah.
You'll head out.
And I'm gonna get a short sword as well.
Getting out is much easier than getting in. So you head out through the Herson's castle, and you are escorted by Uwitz, and he will lead you down and through this little corridor, and eventually you find yourself at the end of a corridor, and there's a door at the end, and it's got a little slide and a little slide and a makeshift ladder.
Nice.
And I'll move the ladder out of the way and pull on the handle of the door, and what was previously a seamless wall on the outside, as you look back as the door opens, there's a massive hole and you are on the outside, and your bikes have been wheeled out.
Nice.
They have been collected from here, and they're wheeling them out of this door as you go through.
Oh my gosh, does it take like 4 goblins for one
It
bite?
takes 4 goblins for one.
I love it. That's beautiful
They were
imagery.
so accommodating.
So nice.
And yeah, you are now outside of the labyrinth.
They do need us, so I guess they accommodate for that. So who's driving? Wow.
Me, I'm gonna jump on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Crow drive again.
I'll go with you.
Okay.
So we've got each.
So we get one each?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
They're doubling that. Yep.
Nice.
Awesome. And as you insert
I do like these
your
vibes.
soul coins and rev up
Yeah.
the engine,
We could save up soul coins by going
Double.
double.
We could if we wanted to save a soul.
But come on.
It's up to you.
You've already put it in, so it doesn't matter.
They
I'm
were
already,
probably
like,
not
rolling
great
off.
people.
You what?
I'm already starting to roll up.
Put the soul coin in and I'll go.
Nope.
and you depart from the labyrinth.
Is it 1 hour motorbike full throttle?
To get to
To
the
get to the other
robots.
place.
It's a day.
Day.
Sorry, a day.
Day.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay, so it's quite far because these things go fast.
So like we'll need to take a rest, like every now and then, because you can't just ride a motorbike for a day.
You can stop off every now and again
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
need to.
Yeah.
Get a
I need a
We'll
rest
have some
before
short
that
rests.
time.
yeah,
I need
yeah.
a rest.
But you did all get a long rest over the
Yeah,
night,
yeah, yeah.
just so you're aware.
Yeah,
Yes.
my AC.
Yes.
Oh yeah, did I actually manage to level up?
Yeah, so does that mean
Well-
we're leveled up?
You are leveled up. Everyone is now level 2. Monique will also be level 2 when she returns.
She had plenty of rest.
She had plenty of rest and plenty of downtime to practice
For
everything.
trips.
I will go through the stats in a second. I'm just going to round up the session.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So, as you, because it's actually quite late now.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Um, as you head off into the plains of Avernus, and you're all on there. Lucretian is on Brady's shoulder. The wind is blowing through his tattered wings. As you cruise along the plains, you hear a loud
Is that a horn?
It wasn't me.
and as you turn your heads to look back at what you have seen, you see a huge vehicle
Fuck.
with a harpoon gun at
Oh,
the front
Fuck.
and a crane on the back.
Oh, fuck, it's Mad Max.
Mad Max, yeah, Mad Max!
And stood upon the top of this crane is
For shit.
Oh, no! It's so shiny and chrome.
Oh my god. I called it a bit higher.
Oh.
Oh god. Oh god.
this thing.
It's very yucky.
Is he wearing a bikini?
He's wearing chains. There is no bikini there. He is just wearing
It's
chains
just
around
chains.
his
Just
chest
all sorts.
and stomach.
That is
He's being held in.
Yeah.
Courtesy of Josh, who painted
Oh.
and printed it.
Yeah.
You had no idea when or if we were gonna run into
Well
this guy.
done, bro.
Immortal
I will pass that around.
I'll just say this was made
Amazing.
by Besterium Miniatures on My Mini Factory. They also have a Patreon. Thoroughly recommend. All of their stuff is amazing. And this one is the Mistress, I believe, from the Agony and Temptation bundle.
The Mistress, that explains all the...
Yeah.
the
The whole series is like this. It's all very.
Wow.
And then you painted it.
Oh
Yeah, and
my
then I painted
lord, that is...
If you know about Slanesh in
Slanesh.
Warhammer, this is all of this bundle is like
I like
perfect Slanesh.
That is
Yeah, it's all-
incredible.
It's all like very
phallic.
and yeah.
I don't know if I want to touch it.
This
Ooh,
thing
it's sticky.
stood on the back of this giant vehicle, taps their throat, and you can see them going like this with one of their tentacles, and all you hear is, "Little pigs, here I come!"
God no! Do not want
Oh god. Is that where we're ending it?
And that's where
Oh
we're ending
god!
more soul coins. Burn those souls. Better them than me.
Better than me.
Holy moly.
We will be back after the credits for a roundup.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, I will be
Yeah.
doing the experience rundown. We'll run the credits.
I'll put the ad at the end of the video if anyone can be bothered. But it's just so you know, I'm doing Vlogmas this year, so that's a video during December leading up to the holidays. I'm not doing it very strictly, so it's not every single day. But yeah, the video that will roll at the very end of this is one of the days. So feel free to enjoy that.
I'll watch it when I get back.
Perfect. So yeah, I'll do a quick experience rundown. If you'd like to stick around, you can vote on our poll, which I will make go live in a moment, to see who gets the experience. So if you want to vote for who your favourite character of the session was, they will acquire an experience blip. I will tally up the experience gained from this session, and we'll be back momentarily. Welcome back. So, I will be awarding everyone 25 experience points for all of the wonderful roleplay that everyone participated in. So if you would like to add that, and then I will proceed on to the experience rundown. So, as usual, we usually have a bunch of blips that we distribute. Each blip at the current moment in time is worth 20 experience points. And I will get you all obviously to vote for who fills in the roles. So, the first blip that we'll be awarding is for the creative use of a spell or ability.
So meta.
I feel like that has to be Brady for the use of trickery.
Yeah.
That was
good.
That's my vote. I
Sure.
think
Yeah.
that was
Yeah,
so
that's
fun.
good.
That was good.
Yeah.
I'm glad
You
liked
Party
Bugson.
Bugson. That was it. Have you ever slept with a bugbear before?
In which case, that's 20 experience to you, Ken.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It was good fun.
The next one is a heroic act, a selfless deed, or furthering the party goal. Who do you feel embodied that the most this session?
I'm feeling like D over here. Because D was very, had Spike's best interests at heart. Like, he set up Sprite to go and help him. He was
That's
trying
true,
to do
yeah,
it,
yeah.
like, puppeteer from behind the scenes because he wants to, I don't know.
Trying to keep the party dynamic,
Yeah.
and keep everyone
I
happy.
think
And
that
stuff.
was
That's
quite
true.
Yeah, yeah.
selfless. And he didn't want the credit for it. He was like, you're kind,
Yeah.
he'll believe, I don't know.
Yeah.
That
I was
my-
gonna say Spike because you were very focused. Like, why are we partying? Let's get this done. Like da 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 da.
That's true.
But actually,
That's
D
It was so behind the
helped
scenes.
bring it together instead of just Spike being grumpy on his own. Like, why are we partying? It actually worked. I think it was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
If everyone's in agreement, then Leap.
Sure.
20 bonus experience
very
points
much.
for you. The last one is intangible. Anything that you thought somebody did was very cool or anything along those lines.
I like both Link putting shit in his mouth as he's like casting his spells in the bath, and I like also Spike losing his temper as like
Yeah.
we need to get this shit going,
Actually, yeah.
That was a nice character moment.
because
Yeah,
instead of
that
being
was
like, because it's easy to stay in the zone of your character, but sometimes you gotta
Everyone was really having fun and being
Yeah, yeah.
silly, but Spike was very true
Stoic.
Yeah.
to his character.
Yeah,
Um,
I like that
and
for
it
sure.
and it cracked a little bit because he's been pretty
Yeah.
straight the whole
Yeah.
time, and then
You just saw that little bit of like
edge.
the
This is
frustration.
bothering
It
me.
kind of brought it back to reality, didn't it? Like, oh, well, actually, sure, we got a job to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And like we don't know who we are and all that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That was cool.
that's true.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll vote for
In
that.
I can't believe I'm voting for Guile.
That is 20 bonus experience points for you.
First time ever.
Someone else other than Kyle voting for Kyle?
Miraculous.
Okay. So, on that note, I am going to. Just for spite. I'm going to close
That
up
way.
the polls.
Go away.
Yeah, that works.
Kind of see it.
Sort of. Black
Just for spy.
Yeah.
And complete. Okay, that should have popped up with who won the poll there. We did have one vote from Kim's mum for Josh. Who voted for Kyle?
I think it was Mel.
You
And
think it was Mel?
totally not Spike. And you. Kyle voted twice for himself.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
The management on that phone is really well done.
I
Like,
did nothing of the sort.
all that
Mel-
effort should give
I
him
am
something.
woman also
Yeah, that's Mel.
voted
Mel did vote
for.
Okay, so that will give us an official tiebreaker. So
But he got 3 points.
yeah, 2 fake points.
Justice for Spike.
Who was in the vote?
I mean, technically, my mom didn't vote, but I can just imagine that she.
We can
wanted
give the
to.
tiebreaker then
Yeah.
to Spike
Okay.
because I got a
I mean, I like.
I got a partial vote,
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't mind
hypothetical vote.
adding it over.
I will
because
give it to Spike.
Sweet.
20 bonus experience.
This is a dumb question because we leveled up. Does the XP just keep climbing and climbing? It doesn't go back to 0?
It doesn't reset.
Right,
It's
okay,
just when you hit 900
question,
experience
though.
points
No.
total.
Because usually in games
I've
it
only ever
does
done.
reset.
I've only ever done milestones before, so I've
yeah,
not
That's fine.
experienced.
Yeah, so the experience gained is not the distance between one. Is the distance between level 2 experience and level
And
3
level 3.
experience.
Ah,
So
cool.
we
You
need
would-
200. We need no.
I've got a little
Right.
table.
We need
here,
600.
but this is
Yes.
a side
Anyway,
note.
sorry.
So, thank you very much for visiting the Hodgepodge Tavern. I was a little bit eclectic, and I apologise for us being late. Traffic was a nightmare. But we hope that you enjoyed coming on the adventure with us. If you would like to find out some more, get views into the character art, we have that all posted up on our Instagram. But thank you, and I'm sure I can speak from the players that it's been lovely having you along for the journey.
See
Super,
you
super great.
soon.
Defo.
Bye-bye.
So we'll see you next week, 7 p.m. UK time.
UK
Tuesday.
time. Bye.
Bye.
We did buy it at the same time.
Forgot my username.
It's Friday morning. Carl's already up and going, which is amazing. We've had lots of kisses from the kittens this morning. I feel like my face is covered in fluff, which is lovely. And I'm ready to start the day. Sort of. I mean, I'm tired, but I'm looking forward to starting the day. Hello everyone, I'm at my desk. Busy getting my computer ready to edit all of the Vlogmas videos. Both of my hard drive and external hard drive and my hard drive on my computer were like almost full. So we've gone ahead and ordered some new ones. I can't believe that this tiny little box holds 4 terabyte of data. This is ridiculous. So yeah, I'm backing up all my old stuff because my old hard drives are old and at risk of being corrupt. So it says it's gonna take 12 hours to back up. Sweetheart, you're so adorable. Look at that happy tail. Look at that happy tail. rock the night away. Jingle bell time. Go riding in a one-horse sleigh.
She said she's happy to wait after the update. Really appreciate you keeping me posted.
Awesome. Love it. Love it when it works. Brilliant. Oh, beautiful. Don't you just love it when it works?
I will pop in weekend after next.
Okay, that's cool. God, she's not going to have much time to knit that hat for Christmas.
No, she's coming in on the 7th of December.
I mean, there's still enough time, but yeah,
Not much.
not much. Hello everyone, as you can see, we cannot. No, I'm just kidding. We're in the car. It's after work. It's getting dark real early now, and we are just heading on our way to deliver off a parcel from our Deliver Wool.
First one in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Most people have been opting for posting or just coming to like hang out in the shop, so that's interesting. Anyway, we're on our way to drop one off, and then we're gonna treat ourselves to some burritos. Burritos. It's so dark, they cannot see anything.
You cannot see what I am doing with my hand right now.
Yes, they can sort of see that you are driving.
That's about it.
Don't make it weird. It is dark.
Is it dark?
It is dark. You're being silly. camera over so you, sweetheart.
Stardew!
Boo!
We have had a very nice evening, and we have been playing Stardew Valley. We call it Stardew with my boo. And yeah, and I am toasty and warm and happy. And yeah, we were playing. We had a big farm called Elysium Farm, and we like basically 100% of it, almost. We're really close to 100%ing it. And we were getting kind of tired of just like grinding all the time, so we started a new farm, and we're doing the like Jojamart path, and so we're like purposefully being assholes in the game, and it's really funny. We've called it Extortion Farm. So I'm like dating multiple people, and we're like clear cutting everything and like fishing a lot. We're like not really farming or making any products, which is quite funny.
We're not replanting our trees.
Yeah, it is quite amazing. Very different play style to the one we just finished. So yeah, maybe maybe one day I can take you on a little tour of our nice big farm, because it is lovely. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. Good night. See you tomorrow.